As an author, she's Sabrina Yor, and she joins us to share more about her book, Family Skeleton. Ooh, skeletons in the closet, and her personal journey too. We welcome you to the show. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning,
How
Dr.
are you?
Bobley.
So you have this book, but share a little bit about yourself.
Well, Dr. Lee, I am a mother of 7. I came from a very abusive background where my mom and older brother was constantly beating on me and my younger brother, Andre. And as a result of that, I had a sibling named Sabrina Carmichael. She was the twin sister to my younger brother, Andre Carmichael. And unfortunately, Dr. Bobley, she was murdered through the hands of my mother and older brother. Madeline Carmichael, my mother, and Gregory Carmichael, my older brother.
Is this right here within the 5 boroughs?
This took place in Brooklyn, New York, Brownsville, Brooklyn.
How long ago was that?
This was about 20 years ago.
And you can see it still has an effect on you.
Yeah.
You know, your twin sister. I'm sure you guys would have.
Not my twin sister, my younger brother, Andre's twin sister. I'm the older sister.
Oh, okay, yeah. So what are some of the things that you went through? Explain that.
Well,
how did you feel?
We were being beaten constantly. Me as an older sister, knowing that my sister's body was in the closet, you know, no one ever spoke about it because
Wait a minute,
we were.
your sister's body was in the closet?
Yes, sir. For 20 years, my mother and brother murdered her, and they concealed and hid her body in the closet, in the bedroom closet.
For 20 years?
For 20 years, sir. And what happened was, I knew the secret because I was the older sister, and also Gregory Carmichael knew the secret because he helped murder her.
Yeah.
But Andre was the twin brother to Sabrina Carmichael. They were babies when this happened.
Yeah.
And he didn't realize that he was really born with a sister because it happened so young. His memory was shot. And what made me came forward was the fact that we had went separate lives. Andre was in foster care. I was in another foster home. And when we became adults, he came and looked for me in the Bronx where I live now. And he kept saying to me, "Sis, you know, I'm having nightmares. I'm having visions that I'm born with someone else.
Wow.
But I'm not sure. Am I going crazy?"
And you knew.
And I knew the secret. And at that moment, I had to break the family silence.
But how did that feel for you, knowing that you were going through all of this and knowing that there was a body in the closet?
Well, you suppress those memories to survive, but you never forget. And the one thing, as I said, the home continued to be abusive, even though I lost my sister. So I was afraid, very afraid.
Yeah. Did you see or witness some of the beatings?
I witnessed my sister murdered. And as I said, I myself and Andre were victims of child abuse.
Wow. Yeah, that's something heavy on your heart right now. I can feel that. So, but then you're going to open it up to the public, and you have written a book.
Yes.
Yes. Tell us about that.
Well, I've written a book so the world can know that my sister existed, first and foremost. And, you know, for people to come forward when there's abuse in the family and say something, you know, don't turn the other eye and, you know, ignore the fact. If something is wrong and abnormal, investigate. Because what happened was, I feel that here it is, 2 twins were born. And to go more in detail of the story, my mom was able to collect public assistance benefits.
Because they thought he was still alive.
Because they thought Tanisha was still alive. And here it is, you have 2 twins. One is in school, the other one is not. One is being taken to the doctor, the other's not. Nobody questioned the fact, where is the other twin, Tanisha?
Yeah.
So
I went through school and everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the fact that, again, my mom was able to collect public assistance benefits for Tanisha
So you
during
just
her
opened
death.
this up, what, last year you said?
I opened
And
this
the
up.
authorities came in?
Yes, the authorities came in after they did a thorough investigation to make sure that my story was correct and Andre's story. And after that, you know, they got together, and my mom was eventually arrested along with my brother Andre.
Did they find the body still in the
closet?
closet?
And the body was still in the closet.
How did they preserve a body like that?
Well, my mother, she had put it in a trunk. She used mothballs, incense to conceal the smell throughout the apartment. And that's how she was able to
When you
hide
walked
it.
by that closet, were you able to detect or smell anything?
To be honest, no. Because my mother was constantly burning incense, constantly.
Yeah. So what's in this book?
Well, this book basically tells the story of me and Andre's life, and most and foremost, Latanisha's life, given the fact that we lost her to abuse, child abuse.
Yeah.
And, you know, the reason why I'm here is to put a face to it. Not only am I a victim, but I am also a survivor of child abuse.
And how did you come up with the family name, Skeleton? Skeleton in the Closet.
Well, actually, I didn't. The publisher did.
Is it in bookstores now?
Yes, you can find it at Amazon.com. It was also in Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah. Did you change the characters in the book, or change the names or anything? Who are these characters?
The characters, it starts with Latanisha, first and foremost, our sister, myself, Sabrina, my younger brother, Andre, our mother, and our older brother. And it mentions a little bit of my husband and also my stepfather.
And do you forgive your parents?
Well, unfortunately, I had to forgive my mom at some point, because even when she went to prison, I was still the visible one to go see her, visit her. Not that the fact that I was forgiving her so much, but to get an answer. Why? Why did you make me and Andre's life a living hell? Even after the fact you murdered our sister. And I never gotten that answer. So to me, it's like there was never no closure.
So, but this will help you come up with a lot of answers, help you get it out of your mind and put it on paper.
Exactly.
By writing this book. It's sort of like therapy.
Therapy. And speaking of therapy, I didn't want to be a victim of my past or my children. I myself have took great measures of going to parenting classes. All these years of suppressing these memories, I was very angry. I took anger management class and stuff like that, you know, because I didn't want my children to be victims of my past.
And what message do you hope to send by writing this book?
The message that I want to send is this: child abuse is very real, and it happens in any family. And let's start speaking about it and doing something about it. Don't be ashamed of it, because you never know. By looking at me, you could never tell that I was a child abuse victim.
But we know one thing, that you are helping yourself and helping others too. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Sabrina Carmichael, your author. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I see that wonderful smile coming out on your face now. Yes. Thank you for coming by. And you're always welcome to come by and share more with us.
Thank
okay?
you, sir.
All right.
Okay. Did you get my poster?
We got your poster in it?
Okay.
No. Yeah, we got all of that in there.
Thank you.
Thank
it was
you
a
so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you.
And God bless you.
Thank you.
And keep informing and creating the light, shedding some light on all of the stuff that's happening in our community.
Thank you.
Child abuse, domestic violence, and all that. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here, but coming up, we'll sit down with an activist fighting for equality. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.